Jake used to think his money was loyal. He'd work, get paid, save a little, and feel like life was steady. Until one day, his paycheck stopped stretching. $10 used to buy him lunch, a drink, and maybe even the emotional stability to face Monday. Now it buys a single grape and a parking ticket. That's inflation. The quiet thief that doesn't steal your money, it just makes it weaker. It's like Jake's dollars are going to the gym and losing muscle instead of gaining it. At first, it's sneaky. You don't even notice. Coffee, $3. Fine. Next week, $4.50. Same coffee, same cup, same taste, but Jake's wallet sighs louder every time. The coffee didn't level up, Jake's dollar leveled down. So picture this. Everything Jake buys, rent, groceries, gas, Netflix, are balloons tied to strings. At first, he can reach them. Life feels normal. Then, slowly, one by one, they start rising. And there's Jake, standing on tiptoes with the same handful of cash, watching them float away. That's inflation. His money can't jump as high as it used to. So who's pumping all this helium? Every time there's a crisis, a pandemic, a war, a financial oops, the money printer wakes up like a hyperactive toddler with a Red Bull. More money enters the economy to help. And at first, it does help. People spend again, businesses survive, everyone breathes. But soon there's too much money chasing the same amount of stuff, and prices rise. It's supply and demand, remixed. Jake gets it now. Imagine a pizza party with 10 slices. If 10 people show up, perfect. If 20 show up, suddenly every slice costs more effort, more yelling, and probably a friendship. That's inflation. Too much demand, not enough pizza. And this new air in the system, it changes how people act. When folks expect prices to rise, they rush to buy before they do. So demand goes up again. Businesses raise prices, workers ask for raises, companies raise prices again. It's a hamster wheel powered by anxiety. Meanwhile, Jake's just trying to buy eggs. $3 one week, $6 the next. He doesn't even cook, but suddenly he's pricing out backyard chickens. Central banks hate this game. Their job is to keep the balloons at a healthy height. So they grab their favorite tool, interest rates. When they raise rates, borrowing gets expensive. Mortgages, car loans, credit cards, all harder to afford. That slows down spending and cools the economy. But if they raise rates too fast, people stop spending entirely, businesses cut jobs, and the economy slams on the brakes. Jake imagines the Federal Reserve like a nervous DJ, trying to drop the bass just right without blowing the speakers. It's a delicate dance, trying to pop the right balloons without deflating everyone's hopes. And here's the cruel part. Even when inflation slows down, prices rarely fall. Once a balloon rises, it doesn't come back down. Jake's paycheck? Still down here waving from the floor. He gets a 3% raise, but inflation's 8%. He's technically making less, just with more steps. That's why it feels like you're running faster, but getting nowhere. It's the economy's invisible treadmill. Then comes shrinkflation, inflation's sneaky cousin. Jake's chips? Half air. His juice? Suddenly thinner. His cereal box? Deceptively tall but hollow inside, like his faith in capitalism. Same price, smaller product. That's shrinkflation. So Jake asks the question we're all thinking. What do I even do about it? You can't grab every balloon, but you can tie a few to yourself. Step 1. Invest your money. Jake used to hoard cash like it was gold. Now he knows inflation destroys cash but rewards ownership. When prices rise, the value of assets, stocks, real estate, even your own business, usually rises too. That's why rich people don't panic. They own the things inflating. Jake doesn't day trade or chase crypto. He starts simple. Index funds that track the market. Own a slice of the economy instead of sitting on shrinking dollars. If he'd invested $100 a month since 2010, he'd have nearly triple that now, even after inflation. Because while dollars lose value, assets fight back. Inflation's a tide. You can't stop it, but you can surf it. Investing is your surfboard. Step 2. Don't hoard cash. Holding too much cash feels safe, but it's like hiding popsicles in the sun. Jake keeps enough for emergencies, but that's it. Beyond 3 to 6 months of expenses, every idle dollar is a soldier sitting out the war. So he sends his money to work, in investments, education, or his own projects. Because money that sleeps, loses. Step 3. Pay off bad debt. Inflation eats your savings, but bad debt devours your future. Jake used to ignore his credit cards, until he realized a 25% interest rate is basically financial self-sabotage. Here's the math that shook him. If inflation's 4%, but his debt costs 25%, that's a guaranteed 21% loss. He started attacking bad debt first, especially anything that doesn't buy assets. Every dollar he frees from interest is a dollar that starts building wealth instead of feeding it to the monster. Step 4. Grow faster than prices. Jake learns that if inflation makes everything more expensive, the best revenge is to make himself more valuable. He starts learning high-income skills: video editing, production, marketing, even basic investing. Each new skill prints opportunity instead of dollars. His brain compounds faster than any stock market. When he grows his income, he stops playing defense and starts playing offense. Inflation hits everyone, but the ones who outrun it are always the ones who evolve. Step 5. Own, don't rent. In everything. Inflation punishes renters and rewards owners. Not just with houses, with everything. Jake starts building small ownership. His side hustle, his YouTube channel, even his own gear. Because when you own something that pays you, inflation becomes your sidekick, not your enemy. Prices rise, but so does what you earn. Your rent might go up, but so does your property value. Your costs rise, but so does your revenue from assets. It's not about being rich, it's about switching sides. You can be the person paying rising prices or the one getting paid because of them. Inflation isn't a storm that passes. It's the weather we live in. It never goes away completely. Jake used to complain about it. Now he studies it. He doesn't fear it anymore. He understands it. Because once you see inflation clearly, you realize it's not random chaos. It's the system doing what it always does, rewarding movement and punishing sleep. So next time prices rise, don't panic. Do what Jake does. He sees it as a message from the universe. Money sitting still is money dying. Inflation hurts savers but rewards builders. It punishes waiting but rewards creating. And if you play it right, it's not something to fear. It's a current you can ride. Because the goal isn't to hold on to your dollars. It's to make sure your dollars hold on to you. Stay grounded, stay smart, and whatever you do, don't let your wallet fly away.